Agriculture is a very good thing. When you do agriculture, you don't go wrong. One thing agriculture, when you are doing agriculture, you are safe, you are food secure. This climate change is really an issue to farmers and to me especially, because my crops, like now the tomatoes, are also drying up because what I had also got finished. Our farmers here, I cannot say it, they have their farms, they have their farms, they are healthy, but I think it is something to do with what can I call it? Mindset. Yeah, mindset. This place is called Basi. Basi is a village in Kilifi North. This is where we have settled after working for so many years with the agriculture sector. I've worked very many years since 1984. I started working with the Ministry of Agriculture. After some few years, I came to Kilifi. This is where I've been doing my farming. When I came to Kilifi, I bought this small farm here. It's about 6 acres. And then I used to stay in Kilifi town. But as I was in Kilifi town, I could still come and do farming here, go back. But when I retired about 2 years ago, we decided to come and settle here. Now we are residents here in Basi. That's where we are doing a bit of farming. We do means farming, of course for eating, not for commercial purposes. We do mostly horticulture, dairy, and we also keep chicken, both for meat and local chicken. Like now I'm having about 200 birds for broilers, and they are ready for sale. We hope by next week we'll have sold all of them. Then we put another bunch, and then we continue keeping as we continue. Let's wait for the new year, and also the year comes, we make a lot of money. So we do farming here. We also harvest water. I've got some few tanks to harvest water. We also do service water harvesting. We have got some few dams, 2 dams here. Yeah, we have 2 dams here. And we hope when rain comes next year, we'll harvest a lot of water, and then we'll do our farming. Knows that I have got about 3 tanks, three tanks, which hold about 10,000 liters. But they are 4, 10,000 liters. Then another 4 for 10,000 liters each. We also have another one which we are harvesting rainwater through roof catchment. It can hold about 50 cubic meters at a time. And we also have runoff. We also harvesting water through runoff. I cannot tell the amount of water it can hold, but all I know is that we have dug a dam, 10 by 15 meters. Another one 8 by 10 meters. And we hope it will hold a lot of water, which can do farming throughout the year without needing more and more water, even without needing the rains. You can do the farming here in my farm. We water all the crops here. We have bananas. We also grow vegetables like tomatoes and amaranthus. That's mchicha. We call it here mchicha in our local name here. And hope the water will be enough. Agriculture is a very good thing. When you do agriculture, you don't go wrong. One thing agriculture, when you are doing agriculture, you are safe, you are food secure because you have food at home. Like I buy very little from outside, maybe cooking oil, but most of the things I get them from here, from my farm. From all the fruits I eat from my farm throughout the year. Maize, I harvest maize, I eat from my farm. Eggs, I eat from my farm. Meat, I eat from my farm. So before even I sell to other people, I'm already food secure because I have food at home which I can eat throughout the year. So farming is a very good thing. I wish all the farmers, all the people who can embrace farming, they won't regret in life. I've really been affected because like now I've planted maize, not maize, I've planted Napier grass for my animals. The other day it was flourishing, but now it is even getting dry, it is drying up now. So come some few months to come, my animals will not have this green pasture around because it will be dry. Also water for irrigation, it's almost over. The ones I harvested last year. So this climate change is really an issue to farmers and to me especially, because my crops, like now the tomatoes, are also drying up because what I had also got finished. So I could not put to my tomatoes and also for my mchicha. So the climate change is an issue to me. But somehow I thank God I'm being able to conserve fodder for my animals. Even with this climate change, still my animals will still be having food to eat because I have the main stovers I have kept. I also have silage pits. I have about 4 silage pits where I have put the Napier grass, which can last maybe for about 2 months' time. My animals can be feeding without much problem. Climate change is an issue to us as farmers. But when we have strategies, we can also overcome, somehow we overcome. So with difficulties, but we overcome. Market for my farm produce is not an issue. One thing is not a lot because my farm just have about 4 to 5 acres. So the maize I have, people come and buy from here at home. And also tomatoes, I normally take to the market. People also come and buy, my neighbors come and buy from here. Mchicha is the easiest to sell. Even don't go to the market, they come here. Women come with their baskets, they harvest themselves. You just sit down somewhere and just wait for money. When you have mchicha, you cannot go wrong. Mchicha, it has market. And people around here, they consume a lot of mchicha. Kilifi town, they also eat a lot of mchicha. So mchicha is not an issue to sell. So with the tomatoes, people also eat tomatoes around here. Milk, they also come and take from my farm. So with the marketing of my farm produce, I have no issue. The only issue is more of the broilers. Broilers also depends, because when many people have kept broilers, like now so many people have kept broilers, that's what I've discovered. So many people have kept the broilers, so market somehow is limited. But we hope money will go. With the broilers, it's an issue, but sometimes you can also keep and then people come and buy them, all of them at and go. But it's because I think it's because it's towards Christmas, everybody has kept broilers now. But I think it may not be a big problem. As we continue, you also master your customers. Like now, I have some few customers who want my broilers to come next week. So the only thing, before you start farming, you identify the customers first. And when you get the customers, now as you produce, now you take your broilers to the customers. Like now I have customers, I've established some customers, and maybe next week, I hope, they will take all my broilers and I will sell them. When I was talking to farmers, first I used to tell them this one first. Philippians chapter 4, verse 12. I can do all things through him that strengthens me. So it's to tell farmers they can do everything. So long as they are willing and they are able and they are healthy, they can do farming. But I think our farmers here, I cannot see it. They have their farms, they have their farms, they are healthy. But I think it is something to do with what can I call it? Mindset. Yeah, mindset. The most people sit down and try to think that if I keep broilers, I don't have money. If I do a lot big farming, maybe I will fail. So I think they can change their mindset, and that they are going to succeed. They can do wonders, and they can have food throughout the year. So I don't think it's not really climate, but I think it's mindset for our farmers. That's what I can all say, that they have not taken farming seriously, and they fear to fail. And that's how most of them, they end up maybe farming. They have very big farms, but somebody ends up maybe cultivating a very small farm of his farm. So I think it's just mindset. It's not climate, it's not money, because with your literacy, even with 2,000, you can do a big farm. You can do a plant mchicha, you can plant your maize and make money. So I think just mindset. It's not poverty as such. When I was working in the Ministry of Agriculture 2 years ago, I saw farmers who were making money from just mchicha. Mchicha takes very little time. Maybe after 1 month, after planting mchicha, you start harvesting. You start getting money. So, but one thing is mchicha, it needs a lot of water, because you have to give mchicha a lot of water in the morning and in the evening. So I said, I came just the other day, just 2 years ago, and that's how I'm coming a bit serious about farming. I want to increase the acreage of mchicha, because I've seen there's money in mchicha. There's also market in mchicha. You don't look for people to come and they just come themselves, and they come and even harvest. You just sit down and you just count money in the morning. So I want to increase my acreage in mchicha. Tomatoes, some of the tomatoes, they have a bit of challenge. They have a lot of these diseases and pest challenge. But with mchicha, it does very well here in this climate, and also it has a lot of market. So in the future, I want to increase my acreage in mchicha. And also, I've also seen there's also something about dairy. I want to buy a very good dairy animal, which can give me maybe about 40 liters per day. Now, like the one I have today, which gives about 10 liters a day. But I want to look for another one, which will give me 40 liters per day, and I'll be through with farming. So I mix the cow dung, the chicken manure, which is also not enough for my farming, and also sometimes also buy from the cereals board, the conventional fertilizer, the CN and the NPK. But mostly I use cow dung from my farm. I've also been, I've not shown you, but I have a pit which I'm making organic manure also. We call it pit manure. I'm also preparing one there, because my cow dung is not enough. And also, you also know that the conventional manure is also, fertilizer also becoming very expensive. So I also to reduce the usage of conventional fertilizer, I use most of the organic fertilizer. There's potential for our farmers. Like when I retired about, I said 2 years ago, in fact, I've started involving myself with farmers, my fellow farmers now, and I tell them that if you farm alone, but if you can combine efforts, even selling your farm produce, you can make more money. I've been telling them maybe about this dairy. I know dairy, when we hear about people from up country, they make money from milk, from their, so I'm telling farmers, why can't we start our own dairy? Whereby we will process our milk. We also have volumes of this milk, because when you sell alone, you may not go very far. But maybe we are about 20 farmers, and each is giving about 10 liters per day. That's about 200 liters per day. So when we sell, we can sell in bulky, it also becomes cheaper. because when you go and sell in Mombasa, transport will be so many people taking it to Mombasa, so it's cheaper when you sell in bulk than you are selling alone. So I think this coming together and selling as a group, it has not been done very well with our farmers here. They still don't trust one another with their products. They also, I don't know why, but they have not conformed to cooperatives. But I've seen with the information of cooperatives, with all these agricultural products, we can make more money. We cannot even sell far than Kilifi, even up country, even abroad. We cannot export our mangoes, export whatever we are having in our farm when we are in groups. Yeah, when it's rain season, I normally give people what to call it, short-term jobs. So they normally help me, and I create jobs. It's less me, I create jobs for people here around, the neighbors they know, because I cannot do it alone. I'm only 2 aunts. I cannot do a lot of work. So I have my neighbors, boys and girls. They come and help me. We look for the we look after the cattle, the chicken. I normally have people who assist me because I cannot do it alone. Yeah, let me say I'm creating opportunity for my local people because they assist me in doing all this. There's a lot of work in farming. Farming is very tedious. Yeah, one thing people don't like farming because it's very tedious. You can really get tired. Before you get that product and consume it, it is very tiresome. So I cannot do many things. So I create jobs for people. They come and assist me, and we do together. I feel satisfied. I feel satisfied, and also I don't bother so much. Unlike when I was staying in Kilifi town, where I used to where can I buy bananas, where can I buy tomatoes. I go and look for milk. Sometimes that milk I can go and buy from people, it's not even good milk. It has been added water. But now here I'm consuming fresh milk from my farm. Fruits, I eat fruits throughout the year from my farm. I don't buy fruits anymore because I have bananas, I have oranges, mangoes I get from my farm. So I thank God for the opportunity has given me to stay in my farm and eat fresh. I'm also happy because, you know, when you buy food from other people, you don't know how they are producing that food. And you know, of recent, some pesticides, they can be a source of cancerous in your body. So I know when I consume food from my farm, I know what I'm consuming. I'm eating fresh food, which is health food from my farm. So I'm feeling satisfied when I harvest from my farm and eat from my farm. We start small, and they make hands meet in life. They will be able to feed their families. They will also be able to sell that food and even pay school fees for their children. So farming is when you are farming, you are a rich person. That means you are a rich person because you can eat, you can sell, and buy other things which you don't have in your house. So farming is very good. Let them embrace farming, and they will succeed in life.
Kutoka Marereni nimekuja hapa kwa mama kwa kuangalia mfugo wa ng'ombe, hata kuku pia na mambo ya shamba. Angalia kama mimi naendelea vipi. Na mama ananipatia pesa mzuri sana. Nafurahi na kazi yake sana. Pia nitamfanyia kazi ambayo inatakikana. Sasa niko hapa paka next year. Siwezi kumwacha mama, sababu mama ananisaidia sana kutoka na mambo makubwa sana. Namshukuru sana vile ananibeba kama mtoto wake. Sioni shida yoyote. Niita hapa nifanyie kazi, mimi pia namfanyia kazi vizuri. Yaani jambo muhimu lilinifikisha hapa ni mambo ya kuangalia ile ng'ombe na kupanda hizi nepia za ng'ombe pia na kutafuta chakula ya kutosha ili toe maziwa kwa wingi. Kwa shida ya huku sasa, maji ndio ni hafifu sana. Naendeleza hata biashara kupanda mboga, mchicha, tomato, lakini maji ndio inatuangusha mtaani. So niliposikia huko na nikatafuta kazi kapata na kijana mwingine, Tukasema huku mama anataka kazi ya ng'ombe, angalie ng'ombe na kukamua. So nami sina budi kwa nikasema acha basi niende kamsaidie mama, ataangalie kama tutasaidiana vipi. Na tangu niingia hapa nashukuru sana kwa vile nimepata mapato makubwa sana, na itabidi hata nazidi kuwa na furaha sana. Mama pia anafurahikia kwa vile kazi anamfanyia. Na kile kipato ananipatia pia mimi nashukuru sana. Tunabebana vizuri sana. Mimi naishi hapa kama mtoto wake tu. Kipato ninachopata hapa nasaidia nyumbani, pia brada yangu pia yuko shule, pia namsaidia mambo kulipa karo huko. Na mimi pia mwenyewe pia niko na mahitaji yangu, pia mimi niko na mahitaji yangu pia mimi. Nasile pia mimi nijiangalie. So hiyo kipato ninachopata hapa yani nitazidi ukibalance. Mama apate, mtoto wa shule pia apate, pia nipate mahitaji yangu. Cha muhimu sana ni mambo ya chakula kule nyumbani, ndio ni muhimu sana. Ndio nimekuja huku kufanya hiyo kazi ili msaidie mama na ndugu zangu pia. Pia mimi nipate kusaidika pia hapo. Asubuhi nafanya usafi tu kwa hiyo compound, alafu hizi ya ng'ombe fanyia usafi, nitoe ile takataka ambao walikula jana kabakisha ile chakula yao, nasafishia ile masanduku yao, niwekee maji, alafu nitafute chakula niwawekee pale ndani waendelee kula. Ng'ombe wangu mimi simpeleki malishoni, natafutia chakula kuwaletea tu pale tu, sababu wale ng'ombe si kama wale ni wengine. Wale wataki jua kabisa, natakana kuwatoa pale iwe saa 11, saa 12 waregeshe pale pale. Sababu zile ng'ombe wa maziwa zitaki mambo ya jua. Nataka niwe na maisha mazuri ya kupendeza, jinge pale nyumbani pia watu wakiona hivyo wafurahikie. Na nitaendelea na kazi tu kama vile ninavyojituma. Nitajituma sana kufanya kazi na huyu mama hapa. Namuona huyu mama yuko sawa sana. Na siwezi kumwacha akawa peke yake, na sijui uaminifu pia ni kitu muhimu sana kwa hii boma. So mimi nitaendelea kumfanyia kazi.